friends, welcome to HR Talk Show on Prasara TV. This is Srikanth Tekumadla, HR professional, Tata Institute of Social Sciences, and today I am here to give you a concept that HR professionals' next leap should be the CEO. Yes, you got it right, the Chief Executive Officer. It is a familiar question to all the HR team that we often ask people, what is your next target in the next 5 years, or where do you see yourself ultimately in the next 20 years, something like that. And people will give different answers. And today I am asking you, the HR friends, what is your final goal in the HR, or what is your career goal? Yeah, you may be thinking Vice President HR, Director HR, or Head HR, something like that. But why don't you think it is Chief Executive Officer? Yes, the business leader, Chief Executive Officer. You may be wondering why I am asking you like this, but after 5 minutes of my discussion with you, you will agree with me that you are capable to become the Chief Executive Officer and lead the business successfully. Now, I'll give you two scenarios, one from the time frame and one from the skill set. So, the time frame, for our convenience, let us broadly divide into three categories. Industrial scenario, which means the industrial revolution took place broadly between 1750 to 1850, and pre-industrial era, post-industrial era. Now, let's catch the time machine to the pre-industrial scenario. So this is the time where there is no other professions, there is no other occupations, but agriculture is the only bread-winning activity of the people. And there is allied activities like dairy development and animal husbandry, but these are at lower level. So here if you see, there is a master and different workmen, which are mostly his relatives or from his community or from his localites. Not required any HR support, and that is the pre-industrial era. Come to industrial era, 1750 and between 1850. So here you see the lot of development happened. The transportation increased, different industrial elements developed, and the industrial equipment developed, and as a result, the industrial took place at a wider range. You can't imagine, but this century is a golden time for the HR people initially. Here you will not see a HR department as you see today, but there is a small setup where the people are expected to take care of the wages and take care of the housing, and between the lines to police the people, which is a duty of HR. But let's go to the 1850 post era. This is a true time for the HR people where the HR had to deal with skill sets of the people. Skill-based wages, skill-based recruitment, and skill-based different benefits to the people, where the recruitment became skill-based, where the performance became skill-based, where the trainings became to upgrade the skills, and everything is surrounding the skills. And this is where the HR has developed its different elements and different branch of knowledges and sub-functions. Come little ahead of times, 1980. This is strategic HR role has begun in the history of HR. Here the HR started to play the role that the HR efforts are towards differentiating their organization from their competitors' organization. Yes, they add value to their organization, they bring in nice people, and they develop their skills. Ultimately, they keep their organization above all their competitors. That is what the goal of HR. And coming to 1990, Dave Ulrich, a famous HR guru, he coined a word, HR business partner, in his book, HR Champions. And this concept of HR business partner is running successfully at this time. And friends, if you just take a quick glance, from the times there is no HR, and today there is no business without HR. And let us thanks to all our seniors in the HR who have seen so many up and downs, but put us today in this good position. Now, let us go to the another segment like I was telling you, and this is from skill set side. I don't have to tell you so much about the famous book, 7 Habits of the Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. And I don't have to give so much information, I'll just run through being proactive and prioritizing the task, win-win approach, and first we understand the thing and then be understood to others, and then sharpening the saw, which means upgrading the skills, especially in this time, improving network, improving technical knowledge, and all these things. And then synergize with different forces so that we find solutions to the existing problems or even previous problems. And finally, think with end in the mind, which means don't just jump into the thing, but see the long-term effect and then get into the thing, plan your things accordingly. So friends, again I have a question for you. Being the HR people, who is very stronger in all these skills, all these 7 skills coined by Mr. Stephen? None other than you, HR fraternity. It's not marketing, it's not supply chain, and I am telling you with confidence, it is not even the business leadership. It is purely the HR people. Please remember your training sessions. Wherever people are lagging behind in soft skills, particularly these skills, we HR people impart training to these people and make them to the required level. Bring them to the required status. But why we ourselves do not run the business? Yes? You still have a small doubt. And this doubt I am going to clarify with my next 2 concepts. That is, understanding business matrix and understanding business operations. These are the 2 next steps where the HR fraternity has to work on. So this business matrix, it is a complicated job as you think, but don't worry. Already HR people are handling HR budgets, retention analysis, training analysis, and the famous element of our gamut, payroll management and statutory elements. It's all working with numbers, nothing to worry. So at a business leader level, you have to work on profit and loss, earnings and expenditures, and profit of last year versus profit of current year, profit of this territory, profit of that territory. It is all a comparative analysis, and with a little effort, I would say mostly 6 months, you will be a master in that. Already you know the subject. Only the court is going to be different. The game is same. And the other aspect, business operations. This is where you need to genuinely put the effort. But you have little orientation, positive side. We all induct people. What is our sector? What is our company? Who are our competitors? Theoretically, we are very strong in this. But practically, you need to get in depth and develop the skills. Then you are no way less than any business leader. I'm giving you the confidence. And finally, whom you have to compete with. There are 3 types of people according to me. One is founders of different companies. You have to salute these people and draw inspiration from these people and learn things in the life. Second category, the people who get educated and the people who get ambitious and get into the business operations. By working with these people, again you will have a lot of advantage and then you will enrich yourself. And finally, the third category people who are more in number than the other 2 categories, and this is our target people. These people are power centers in every organization, particularly in the business operations and business leadership. Mostly they are kin and kith, friends and relatives of the founders or the top management. Fortunate or unfortunate, these people are somewhat less equipped with the business knowledge and somewhat less equipped with the people skills. So people skills are already with you. Just enhance your business skills and catch them, target them, compete with them, win over them, and be a successful business leader. So that's from my side, dear friends. So I have given you the industrial era, what are the scenarios, and what are the skills required, what are the 2 more steps the HR fraternity have to put their efforts, and finally, with whom you have to compete. So now it's for you to select your sector and select your company, target the people, win over them, become the business leader. Thank you.